It's been a game-changing couple of weeks in international relations over Syria, with Russia escalating its role in the civil war and the United States now entangled in a diplomatic standoff with its former Cold War enemy. The first sign that Russia was stepping up its involvement came 2 weeks ago, when new satellite images showed a buildup of Russian military inside Syria. Russia has never hidden its support of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, but until recently, it denied direct military involvement to help his government. At the UN General Assembly last week, President Vladimir Putin sought to reassure President Barack Obama that no Russian attack inside Syria was imminent, stressing instead the need for a political solution. But within 2 days, the Russian parliament voted in favor of deploying military forces in Syria. And just hours later, the Russian Air Force carried out its first airstrikes. The target, according to Putin, ISIS terrorists.
We will support the Syrian army only in its legitimate fight specifically against terrorist groups.
Reports from on the ground in Syria, however, painted a very different picture. Syrian opposition groups supported by the United States said they too had been hit by Russian strikes, prompting Barack Obama to criticize Putin's strategy.
He doesn't distinguish between ISIL and a moderate Sunni opposition that wants to see Mr. Assad go. From their perspective, they're all terrorists. And that's a recipe for disaster.
As officials in Moscow and Washington discuss how their pilots will stay out of each other's way over Syria, already signs of further escalation. The Pentagon and NATO say Russia has moved ground troops into western Syria.
We have seen a substantial military buildup by Russia in Syria, both in the air with combat planes and air defense systems, but also an increasing number of ground troops.
Yet another ratcheting of military action that threatens to bring two of the world's biggest militaries into direct confrontation in the Middle East.